This one is a 3-part series. It's all on creating a group, your own group, a club, a meetup, anything that involves people buying in to how you're showing up to create a community and attract it that way. Most of you know I built Lab Code Agents over the last 11 years. We've got over 500,000 real estate agents in their Facebook group, newsletter, socials, everything. And I've built other companies on top of that. The power of bringing people together off of one idea, something you're amazing at, is still there. I mean, it's all about attraction. It's all about communities, right? It's built into who we are. So let's talk about this. I'm Tristan. This is Your Daily Real Estate. This is a 3-part podcast show, right? All of them are about 5 to 10 minutes. Here we go. And by the way, if you do need this, I'm going to be reading off of a nice Google Doc I've got. It is 4 pages long. If you need this, message me on Instagram because that's where I'll be able to see it, and I'll send this over to you that way. Number 1, choose one subject you can show up for all year. Probably this is the hardest one, which is we want it to always be about real estate, but I think that's the biggest mistake. It doesn't have to be. It could be about Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. It could be about donuts. It could be about baking, cooking. It could be about anything you want it to be. I just happened to create one on real estate. But let me tell you, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm holding up a journal. I absolutely love, adore. I mean, this is all I think about, journals outside of real estate. My feeds in social are all full of journals, writing, pens. It's crazy. So, I could totally do that. What about you? What are you holding back on? Because when you choose, right, I've got some ideas here for you, but when you choose to talk about something, is it something that you're so passionate about, you'll watch just the day go by? That's how you have to think. And when you're talking about it, is it something that you know well enough to solve other people's problems that they may have when they're looking to do that? So for instance, if I'm going to journaling, well, I can tell you the different types of journals I have that may solve your problem. People listening in, wondering, I can tell you what journals to get. I can tell you what leather covers to get. I can tell you what pens to use, what pencils to use. Why? Because chances are I've spent a lot of money figuring that out. Same thing with you, though. Same thing with whatever you are great at. So when you're choosing this one subject that you can show up for all year, it's got to be really great for you. Forget about everyone else here for a second. It's something you are amazing at. Here's good one-topic ideas. New to Malibu Club, right? Help families settle in. Easy. That also tells them about my area, Malibu, whatever area you want. The Downsizing Club, right-sizing tips and services. This is more real estate related, right? But think about this. Weekend in, pick the city. Weekend in, Lake Tahoe Club, free things to do. Or reverse that, free things to do in Tahoe. That's the group. That's the community, right? Or pet-friendly Long Beach. Trails, vets, fences, yards. I put some other ideas on here. You get the idea, right? Pick something that you can show up for without somebody having to force you. Number 2, name, promise, and rules. Name formula. Put the city in there. Put the club. My friend Blair Ballin out of Phoenix, he has a group called Living North Phoenix. Right? Now, you don't have to put the club, even though in the notes I say name formula, city, theme, club. You don't have to have the club. You don't have to have that. But if you do want to focus in an area, right, then you write down the area inside of the community name. For us, it was Lab Coat Agents. Agents meaning who we're targeting. Lab coats meaning how we're going to function. What is this about, right? Same thing with a brilliant tribe. Same idea, right? So start thinking about those things in that way. So when you're thinking about it that way, start thinking name. What is it promising? How can I hook people with it? Right, here's what I've got. Promise lines: simple weekly ideas and meetups. So we can, or so who? People that love cats can love on cats more. Simple weekly ideas and meetups. So who? People who love journals can write better, right? Rules, whatever you want the rules to be. For me, it's pretty easy. Be kind, no spam, privacy first, local only, keep it useful. If I'm looking for the real estate community here type of meetup, right? Number 3, 2 more to go today, and then we're going to go to the next one tomorrow. Number 3, pick the format you can keep. Remember long-term? Remember that idea of doing something that you absolutely love so that you can show up more for yourself? Here it is, right? Pick the format you can keep. Because now it translates to, well, where do you typically gravitate to? Are you the type of person that loves to meet up in person? I'm not. You have to drag me out of my cave. I hate it. I never want to leave. I want to stay here forever, right? If that's you, then it's probably going to be online. That's mine. Online, Facebook group, or a newsletter. You can build a newsletter and it could be a community, right? Or it could be a hybrid. If you're like, yeah, I kind of like both. Great. Facebook group, small person meetup. How often? We've done events for lab coats and they were massive and it started off just a group, right? Now, how often are you going to do this? How often do you meet up? How often do you show up? You got to lay that groundwork for you and the people that are following you and are part of this community that you're building for meeting up. Because they need to know what to expect and they need to know when they're going to connect with you. Number 4, build the minimum viable club kit in one sitting. You don't have to use the word club. You could be community. I just happen to use club for this one. But what's the MVP, right? Minimal viable product, minimal viable club kit. I put Facebook group, set, cover photo, about section, and rules. Easy. And if you're going to go the other route where you actually have a community, you can build out a website on WordPress. Easy. I would suggest probably Facebook groups the easiest. Facebook is their third most visited website in the world. Still way up there, right? So easy to do. Next one, simple landing page or form for email capture. Definitely need that. You definitely need email to make sure that people are connecting with you in the future and currently on whatever you have to do. Look what we do. We have a list of over 300,000 real estate agents. That's nuts. And now I'm starting a whole new one for the consumer, right? Big news in real estate. You're watching me do those videos. Pinned welcome post and start here guide, or an introductory email that goes out to people joining, or an introductory text. And a Google calendar link with recurring monthly meetups, whether they're in person or online. We have that one for our group coaching, so people know when to show up, what to expect, right? And then a Canva template for posts. This way they look similar. They have that feel. People are like, oh yeah, that belongs to your brand, right? Whatever that is. Pin this welcome post template. I have a template here for you at the top. And then what I would do is change it up, right? Because the group changes as you're growing. The community changes. So make sure to update those things, whether it's a website, whether it's a newsletter, whether it's a Facebook group. So again, if you need this, message me. This is part 1 of 3. It's all about building your own club, group, or meetup. Have an awesome day, everyone.